next show we're going to be talking about is Clockwork Planet.
Again, this is another one where I'm like, it has a wonderful premise. I enjoy the premise of it. It's just the execution, I guess, is not the greatest as far as it goes. And like the overall aesthetics, the artwork and everything, and the fact that like everything's art like clockwork, because it's all a big giant machine. The planet is like a big giant clock, and it's great. You know, that's a cool concept. I enjoy that. The fact that the person who created it had androids that were very specific and personable, and like they were like the high end, no one's been able to duplicate before, and this kid ends up getting one and fixing her and actually making her work. Like there's a lot to like about this anime, and then it's just like, I don't know, maybe this is because they try to touch too many bases. They try to do too many things, and they can't focus on any one thing, so they keep moving around, and then they never really fully accomplish or feel like they accomplish any of it. You know, you try to get the emotional side of it, and it just kind of falls flat. And the overall storyline for it, like they had the world, they created the world, which is a great world. The universe that this lives in is freaking awesome, because it seems like it has so much lore behind it, and yet you're looking at it going just like, what? You know, I don't know. I enjoy it. I'm hoping, like, you only ever see 2 androids, and I'm hoping they find more, because apparently there should have been more, because there's like each one of these androids she comes across is a different series, and each one has a specific purpose, and each one has a specific power involved with it. And it was really cool to see and figure out each one and see what each ones can do. Like the one girl could like basically stop time almost with her ability, and then another one had like just absolute like berserk mode, essentially, where like something that was not supposed to be capable of being destroyed, she damn near close to annihilated, damn near. And yeah, and the fact that there are people who, I don't know, like I get, there was one person who basically was tired of the world that they lived in and thought it wasn't worth it. So he was trying to destroy the world. I get that. Like that's okay. That's a reason. It's not a great reason, but hey, it's a reason. I get that. But like in the very beginning, the military was also a part of that, as far as wanting to destroy at least part of like different cities. And I didn't get that. I'm looking at it going, wait, you're the military. You're supposed to protect. What? Why are you? What? Why are you part of the bad guys trying to destroy parts of the world? It is just, yeah. I'm like, And then like the military was like part of the ending of where they were trying to stop the dude who was trying to destroy the entire world, and yet they were also having to deal with the military at the same time. And literally, I'm just looking at it going, could you just tell them, screw off, we're trying to fix this problem. We don't have time to deal with their BS. You know, so it was just, it like, if I had to give this anime a grade, I would say it's probably like a high C. Not bad, not great. You know, it's got like a grade of like an 80, you know. So I don't know. It had a lot of fun moments to it. I enjoyed the relationship between the androids and the main character. It got a little bit like hectic at certain points and whatnot. The action was solid, like gunfights and whatnot. There was one character I think that they tried a little too hard on, because it was an android that ended up, they needed to replace into another android body, but it was a guy, and he was very like perverse or like rude. Like he had no filter, none whatsoever. Say whatever the hell he freaking wanted every single time. And they put him inside of a female body, of like a sex worker used to be, but they enhanced him for like battle capabilities. So you see like this sexy android looking dude going into battle with like a high powered sniper rifle, saying, you know, things like, oh, I'm gonna jam it in you so hard you're not even gonna know what, you know. I'm just like, whoa, dude. I'm not even sure what I feel about this. Please, let's just carry on. We don't need that, you know? It's almost like those instances where you find in animes where they have people who speak English.
English.
Yeah, English, basically. And you're looking at them going, just stop. You're just, you're not, the words are there, but they're not like the way they should be. Just stop it. Stop it. Go back to speaking Japanese and I can read subtitles and we're all good. That's fine. You know, this is the same instance with that too. So I don't know. I enjoy it. Like, again, the world is great. I enjoy the two main characters in it, the boy and the girl that they had. Because, I mean, the boy is great. Her being able to, like, he'd take off his headphones and he could literally hear what was wrong with the machine.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. And then the girl being able to, like, eventually she became, like, her perception and her ability to move became so finely acute. Like, her perception became, like, all encompassing, which was great. It's like the power of it. I'm just like, that's freaking awesome. The just abilities, you know, that they were developing. But I don't know. And then like they kind of left it. I don't know if they're going to do anything more with this because it seems like they kind of left it where they're like, oh, well, now they're traveling the rest of the world. The boy, the girl, his two androids, her bodyguard, and this other sexy android that they put together are now all traveling the world in order to fix what's wrong and keep the world running, essentially. That's pretty much how they ended it. I mean, you know, they drove away on a cruiser boat kind of thing, and then the military were after them on battleship carriers, essentially, and so they turned around and they're like, you know what? We're going to take one of those. And I'm like, and that's where they ended it. And I'm like, I'm not sure what I feel about that. I just, you know, hey, kudos for trying, but I don't think I don't know what you were doing. And if you were doing something, I'm not sure you accomplished it. I don't know. So, yeah.
Okay.
Not the worst show I've ever seen. Because, I mean, I still feel like that one that me and Ray watched, the one that we said that had the bad English before. You remember that one, right? It's the one that had like the kid who had the shadow power that would like turn things into oblivion or whatever. Like
the void power.
That one was by far worse than this one.
Okay.
But this is still not like, you know, grade A, like, oh, this is amazing. I'm totally psyched for another season kind of thing. It's kind of like, well, I might watch another season of it. I'm not sure they're gonna do another one, and that might actually be a good idea. I don't know. So, anyways,
okay, yeah, it's another show that I didn't get around to. There's something about it that I couldn't like sink my teeth into, and then you'd mentioned the special power. So if I do visit it again, it'd probably be to see what powers you're talking about, because I know as you said, you like the powers. So I'm curious to see what they look like. Also,
oh yeah, the transformation. Just awesome. Watching from the androids and stuff, I'm like, yes, I want to see more.
So I may continue in the future. I don't know, but
just like they did with season 1, they left season 2 right at that cliffhanger where they introduced a big thing. I'm torn. I like it because again, it's Dungeon. Why can I not? How would I not like it? It's Dungeon. I love Dungeon. Dungeon's awesome, but I don't know if the season was really worth